Hello, hello, I'm Bert Bravo. Hello, Scarecrow. I am, in fact, late, but I'm here. That's the important thing, right? Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry, I'm yelling, and that is not my fault. I had some kawaii metal playing a little too loud in my ears. Alright, but I'm back. Hey, I'm here. I made it eventually. I eventually got to where I needed to be, right? There's the rhyme, baby. Rhyme time. You know what's up. I'm glad somebody appreciates the effort I put into making rhymes. That's it's artistry is what that is. But I'm back. I don't have anything too special. I've been meaning to get back on the magic wagon here lately. So I wanted to make sure to just put in the time, put in the hours. You know how it is. But yeah, basic shit. We're just gonna do some magic. I haven't played Magic since the last time I streamed, so I've got a lot of dailies and shit. I let that stuff kind of fall by the wayside. I'm kind of curious because I know this battle pass was shorter, so I'm kind of curious if I'm gonna nail it this time. That said, I wasn't just sitting on my ass. I was mostly sitting on my ass, but I wasn't just doing that, right? I'm looking into some stuff to make the stream a little bit better. Maybe it's gonna take some time, but we're gonna get there. No, hey, listen, Scarecrow, that's fully great. I always appreciate the support. I'm here for you, but you don't need to be here for me. That's understandable. No. Like I said, I legitimately, I had every intention to stream. It's your fault. No, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. I definitely don't want to keep people up, because that's exactly why I wasn't able to stream the day after the last time I streamed earlier this week. I had fucked up my sleep schedule severely. I literally slept 2 hours after staying up for over 24, and it completely just demolished what little sleep schedule I had. So I was in no condition. Oh, that clicks. I was in no condition to do any streaming. I was already rough on that last stream. It would have been 10 times worse if I hopped on. But I still should be back tomorrow. So if I miss you today, that's perfectly fine. I really appreciate you. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow. And I'm going to try to do some... Is that a sliver? That's really fucking cool. I'm going to try to do streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to try to do some chat brawls tomorrow. So we'll have our game ready to go. Sorry, I got distracted by all the shinies. Man, I really need to put Joyra in this deck. I have a copy, too. Let's see. GTF running... This one's really... What do you want me to be? Hey, that's asshole's choice on that one. Whichever you're feeling the most with. If you want to try out one of your new toys that you're not sure is ready for Hell Q, and you just want to play test it, I'm your guy. No, I'm not the sort of... Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. I may have spoken out of turn. I forgot Teferi was on the field. I forgot Teferi was one of the options for an ass kicking. That may have been a mistake on my part. No. In all fairness, whatever you want to play. Like I said, it honestly occurred to me not too long ago that you and I have never actually played Magic against each other, despite being a long-time viewer at this point. Probably only a couple of months away from a year at least, if not longer. I don't actually remember the first time you popped up, Scarecrow, but it's been a joy ever since, that's for sure. Yeah, it is real strange. I play with damn near everybody, or, at least regulars and stuff, and a couple of, Johnny-come-latelys, but yeah, that's weird. I've never played, mostly because I think I'm scared of your deck, and I'm not entirely sure how fun it is, for streaming and playing. But you're a good enough person that I think it'll be fun. Oh shit, they added Triplicate Titan. I forgot about that. I wonder if I could fuck with that. Is it worth fucking with Triplicate Titan? I don't know. Mox Opal I definitely need to pick up, though. I know that much. There's no reason not to run Mox Opal. No, I definitely want to play with you, too, because I do have some interest in... Ew, I didn't like that chittering. I do have some interest in making my decks a little more competitive, which basically means just adding more counters, more more stuff that I should be playing, and not just the fun stuff I want to play with. Just because I think it gets kind of boring watching me play against people that, with all due respect, aren't always as good of a Magic the Gathering player as I am. And I don't mean that to say that I'm the greatest ever. Only, it's very clear a lot of times I play with some poor players when I queue up. White or black? I cast white. I don't cast very many creature spells. Nice! Rolled into the 750. Hell yeah. I still really need to do some of the tweaks I had with this deck. I wish I would have like taken theirs. I said it when I even mentioned it, but there's a couple of things I want to do different with this deck. But Thrasios Timna deck or something like that, which is more mid-range than my Euro control style. Oh hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Like I said, I might try to make a more competitive version of one of my decks to play against you. Not to try to, you know, angle shoot or anything. I just think it'd be a more interesting match if my deck is closer to on par with what you run. That's a bad keep. There's no... There we go. That's a great one. Tabula Completion, I know, was one of those. That's what I thought about making this a weekly thing. I just have some concerns. Part of it's my control freak nature. But there's a lot of times when people just purposely want to make it unfun for me to play, and that's not cool. You know, it kind of makes the stream a little shittier. So if it's like, people are like, oh, it's Saturday, time to fuck with Burt Bravo's stream type of stuff, it's not always pleasant. But it is what it is. I'm getting too yapping, and I'm not making stuff happen. It doesn't matter, as long as I get my spread. I'm full apologies to my opponent. Tezzeret's actually kind of nasty. But yeah, it's just one of my concerns. I'm not a huge fan of letting other people run my stream type stuff. That's why I'm real weird about like what I choose as my like redemption rewards, that sort of thing. Skill, how much of an asshole would I be if I played this card? That's a great point. I feel so bad for this opponent. I'm sorry, opponent. Yeah, let's drop. I actually don't have any other mana. Let's keep that. Oh, my opponent hates me so much. But no, I do appreciate your anus meter. How much of an asshole, 1 to 10, would I be if I played this card? No, I really, I might come at you with a Saheeli deck, since I am a lot more comfortable with my Saheelis. Oh yeah, Mana Drain's definitely going in there. And I mean, part of the rule was I had to craft a Cyclonic Rift, so... Bro, don't be a dick. I'm not playing slow just because I want to, like... I'm legitimately have some tough cards to play here. Sorry, I know that's annoying. I got a lot of anxious energy. Tezzy looks relatively safe out there, so we'll drop Tezzy. I don't want to -1 him, we'll just get him out. The land was better in this hand, but not good. Cards. Card-wise, it was not great. So what's been going on with Magic? What's the word lately? I saw a spoiler that I'm actually really excited about. A character that I think is cool in the upcoming Omen Path set. If you're into Arena. But the Spider-Man set. If you're not. If you're accepting of the universes beyond. Which one was it? Olivia? The Doc Ock Olivia? From Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse? Mono Blue Joyra? Which is you. You back the fuck up. Do you not see what's behind my head? Do you not see here? This is mirrored, so it's hard to... There we go. Alright. Let's drop... What are we dropping here? Transmog will make them beefier. They're going for life gain. That fucks up their strats. Still in the process of accepting FF, and that was a good set. It was a really good set. Just from what I've seen, though, I don't think Spider-Man has that same power. Camera, by the way, fuck me. Good shout, good shout. That's a hard thing about streaming, man. You're your own producer when you're at the level I'm at. So I have to juggle conversations, a game of Magic the Gathering, and producing a stream. Like I said, we're going to take a bigger hit, but we shut that down. No UV set will ever have it, and that set had fucking VV in it. I don't disagree, actually. I think one of the things that really, and it's going to hurt us for quite some time, is the sudden decision to make UB sets standard legal. That's what super fucked everything up. Because originally they weren't supposed to be. Of course, I mean, you already know that. But yeah, when they made the money call of letting that shit be standard legal, I am almost positive that they are making all UBs legal. I'm not 100%. I guess I just said that, but the last I heard that, yeah, all UBs would be legal. I guess I need to get confirmation, but that was my understanding. But for legit, as much as VV sucks, I think that was... Oh. Bad storm my way, so I might get kicked off and not be able to stream today. But anyway, from my understanding, that's what fucked it up. You know, VV would have been a problem for Commander or whatever. What other formats that would have originally been illegal with, but nothing like what it is in... Man, I am not getting anything worthwhile. I mean, I guess we can get a couple here. Drop that in. We'll go tablet completion. We'll just start actually just playing stuff. I'm mostly just yapping. It's fine though. Put a counter on it. Swing in. Also, what the hell is my op doing here? They're not doing jack shit. Like, I'm over here having a casual conversation. Not playing a game of Magic. I think Avatar set will be fun. Now, for me, personally, I never really got much into the show Avatar. My sister was kind of a fan. Back in the day. This is such a baby little... little deck. I'm not really too worried about anything here. About a kid that fucks with elements. Yeah, like, I know the basics of the plot line. I think, much like, because I've watched, like, the Clone Wars after, you know, later in life after it fully premiered and everything. Because I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan myself. But, you know, everybody's saying, oh, it's so good, you know, everybody thinks it's going to be kiddie, but it's not a very kiddie show. And I'm like, bro, yes it is. Like, just because you want to justify it doesn't make it not a kid's show. It is still a kid's show. And it's just, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, anime is very kid-directed. But, it's kind of rough to get through at times, some of the kiddie shit. But yeah, I would definitely wouldn't mind checking out Avatar eventually. Like the good bits. Let me see here. I think we go... Kato.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Plus one them.
Stick to the shadow.
Discard this. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I absolutely agree. It's Hold on. Let me think this out real quick, and then I'll get back to our discussion. I need one more mana, though, is the issue here. Otherwise, somebody's gonna die. Here, let's just do this. And we'll just let 2 through. That's fine. Oh, fuck! I had the mana with the tablet. God damn it. That was a bad play. Yeah, a lot of times, but I mean, like, most of the anime, like shonen especially. No, yeah, I'm with you. Hunter x Hunter is not meant for, but it is all targeted towards kids. I mean, like, not baby children, but like like preteens to teenagers is what it's targeted towards for sure. Unless you get into, what is that, Seinen? Seinen manga and anime? Stuff like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, not meant for kids. Cowboy Bebop, not meant for kids. My Hero Academia, meant for, like, teens, preteens. Yu-Gi-Oh! Kinda intended for kids, yeah. I mean, Pokemon, intended for kids. Yeah, but no, I agree. When it gets... they're doing better about it these days, but when it was originally, you know, brought over to Western audiences, did I block? He's not, like, instrumental, but it doesn't hurt to have him. And I can just recast Kilo. I really need to hit a board wipe right here. This would actually be beautiful if I hit a board wipe. They're gonna make me discard a bunch. It's just, I need the board wipe. If we can hit a board wipe, then it's fine. It just sucks. This opponent is playing a real baby. Ah, fuck. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. This game's lost. Definitely a lost game, but it's fine. We're just chatting, hanging out. But yeah, like One Piece. Oh shit, Naruto's a perfect example. I like watched the world premiere or the US premiere of Naruto, and I couldn't fucking stand that show. That show was horrible to watch as a mostly an adult at the time. I think I was in high school, and goddamn. That was hard to watch. Believe it! Yeah, that's one that was slightly more... I forgot I could do this. I should have drawn first.
Follow me, Pom Pom John.
Listen, we're gonna just dip. That's just the best place here. They've won that. But Naruto, yeah, that's one that was definitely kind of kiddified when it came to the US. One Piece is, I think, the most classic example of them censoring shit. But hot take, I don't honestly think One Piece is as good as everybody says it is. I think that's just wanting to be in with the in crowd. And also, if you can't tell a story within over 1,000 chapters, I think you're not really great at storytelling. Haven't seen One Piece. I've read a little bit of the manga, and I've watched the live action. My family, who are not really anime weebs like I am, they enjoyed One Piece, and we watched it together. So that was a fun little time, but yeah, I mean, like, everything I hear about the One Piece anime is, bro, you just have to get through the first 103 episodes, and then it starts really getting good. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way I'm spending, like, not that my life or my time is all that valuable, but goddamn, I am not spending literally weeks worth of it watching a shittily censored anime. Like, for fuck's sake, bro, that's not happening. I need to attack with more creatures. Okay, let's run into this next match. But yeah. Yeah, if I have a hot anime take, it's that One Piece is not nearly as good as people say it is. It's a lot of just hopping on the bandwagon. It's huge, and that I'm not going to disagree with that. I don't even say necessarily that it's bad, just that it's not as good as everybody says. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, Jesus. At least there's some, like, thought process behind me playing a game. Like, I'm not saying we're playing chess here, but my brain is engaged. My puzzle solving skills are increased through playing Magic the Gathering. Like, fuck me, man. Watch 600 episodes of a show. No, I actually did read some of the manga, and I got past where the live action version ends. And I just kind of lost interest. I don't know. That next bit with all the, like, giants and shit and secret agents from another kingdom just got real weird. I just kind of like, man, this is kind of goofy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that's a big problem. Unfinished financial reports, $1 million, so yeah, brainy stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm saying, my time's not the most valuable thing in the world compared to some, but I mean, fuck. There's still other ways I want to spend it than watching 3 years of anime. I didn't actually mean to center all my land, it just happened like that. What's up, Aeolus? I've only done one match so far, but I've mostly been yapping, so I'm not winning. Not in the slightest. It's been all yapping, nothing's happening. Okay, so they'll ditch, all will be one next. We go for red, blue here? No, it doesn't matter. We have the spread regardless. We'll still go red, blue just because that's what I care. Blink Crow's a bit responsible. I'm not going to deny that, but he's not fully responsible. I'm still not banging on all 4 cylinders. Skull Bomb. I need to try to put a mono deck. Mono-colored deck, just to see if I enjoy it. Oh, wait, no, starting town actually needs to go down, so it's untapped. We'll just draw. Okay, that's actually not bad. Inkmoth Nexus can go hard. So another discard here. I have a Malcolm build already. No, I think if I go mono blue, I'll try to fuck around with not Tezzy, Urza. I'll use the not Tara Bradford. Who's on the Urza in Arena? Yeah, I'll just do the, I completely fucked that up. I'm an actual idiot. Flooded versus Starved, who wins? Flooded versus Screwed? Screwed wins, right? No, that's what I've been contemplating doing a proper mono blue Urza. But I want to get more competitive with my current decks first, so that way I'm ready for the hell queue that will immediately put me into. Bro, give me something. Give me something. Something I can use. They want Dirty Laundry. He's actually going to kill this as soon as I untap this, or as soon as I activate it. I don't have any way to tap Kilo after the swing, unfortunately, either. No kill. Alright. You might be an actual fool then. I'll just threaten counter and move on. With Pariah and nearly every sword on him, as well as making him indestructible. Yeah, I think hers is going to be my constant, or my real toxic deck. This one uses toxic, but you everything making him indestructible. Yeah, that's dirty work. Real bad business. That's dirty work. What's Op doing, man? Oh, beautiful. Well, actually, yes, it doesn't matter now. You can do channel anytime, right? So should I do? No, because I don't have enough mana. Fuck it. We'll go ahead and put Mana Prototype out. At the very least, I can get some mana out of Ichor Wellspring. Now I've got a song stuck in my head. Well done. Person dropped a Crater with about 70 tokens. Hoof. Crater Hoof. 70 tokens, swung out, wonder why neither I nor my Smith did not die. Right? Taking advantage of the lesser informed is always a pleasure. They gotta learn sometime, right? Oh, there's their shit. Oh, is it because I wasn't attacking? No. Okay, bro. I mean, yeah. So what you just did actually fucked you way harder than if you had not done that. Ah, that's so wild. I'm gonna fucking beat this person with a commander, a land, and a dream. Does it have flying? Then you're fucked, my guy. For my turn, we proliferate. I've done more damage to myself than my mono black opponent has. No, don't do that. Actually, yeah, do that. Next to combat. Swing in. They're at 7. This is pretty much done. That's definitely an Aeolus question, because you know I don't know those cards. And that's good. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I need to run more competitive decks. Respectfully, I outclassed my opponent here. Even with literally very few cards to actually do anything with. Is this the first time they ever played against Poison? Oh, Vial Smasher. I literally just saw Vial Smasher the other day. Little Gobbo, right? Is that who I saw? I don't know. I lose track of things pretty easily. Aggro mid-range. It's wild that you say you want to try to play aggro. You just want to you just want to see how the other half lives, I guess. All right. Hey, that wasn't too bad. It was a pretty straightforward game, even with bad hand, won it. Again, that's one of those situations that's more of a failure on my opponent's part to win than a success on my part. Including mana drain. Oh shit, that was some big news. Ponder. Ponder's coming to Arena. If y'all are alright with getting spoiled. Suppose I should really put that warning ahead of time. Damn it. Oh, there was another good tool in the Spider-Man set for this deck. That would, it's a counter that also lets you tap. So that thing's beautiful. Not a great hand, but it does have WinCon in hand. I just need In Spirit. I think we keep. The Spanish set is coming, but it's Beyond Omen Paths, I think is what they're calling it. So what it is it's the same cards for the most part. There's actually one specific instance where it's not the same typing on one card. But pretty much the same cards, except it has art, like in-universe art. Due to licensing issues with Spider-Man being owned by both Marvel and Sony. Or Disney and both Sony, I guess. Is the more proper way to put it. So yeah, the Spider-Man stuff will be on Arena. It's just going to not look like Spider-Man. Yeah, it's not going to be the Spider-Man. That's what you should love it. And any UB haters should love it. Yeah, no, it'll be great. They've spoiled a couple of them so far. A couple of the Beyond Omen Paths Beyond or whatever. Or Beyond the Omen Pass. I really don't remember what they brand it as. But yeah, it's very fluffy stuff. Like I'm trying to think if they might even like bring back some people's like favorites. Like, you know, not exactly this, but put like a, I don't know, like a Jace in as a version of a card, that sort of thing. Not an actual real life example, just in general. Super slow. That'll eventually get me more mana. Let's go with this. But yeah, I'm very excited about the Spider-Man stuff. There's a couple of cards. I'm one of the few that is disappointed that I don't get Spider-Man in my Magic. Again, I'm a bit of a Spidey fan. It's more, my brother was more the Spider-Man fan, but I love the 90s animated Spider-Man. That shit was my jam. Ugh. In fact, most of my Spider-Man knowledge comes from that show and not actual, like, Spider-Man comics and shit. Oh, I forgot about the arachnophobia! I completely forgot about one of your biggest weaknesses. Well, now I know what deck I'm gonna build. I remember you telling me about the arachnophobia. Yeah, no. I can see why that's an issue. Oh, that's funny. Do we drop Scepter? Have it start tapping. We can drop Darksteel. Have it start cooking this turn. They're really slow since they're running Tiamat. Hey, Buddhikins. Did you get lonely over there? I heard that. Do you remember the Teferi? Yeah, no, that's... We'll just be in a Cold War stalemate for a bit. Did you smell this, buddy? You haven't had a chance to smell that yet. You gotta put your marks on it. Good stuff. And cause an actual stalemate in which I just have to watch you play Magic the Gathering. The good old Cuck deck. Watch your opponent have all the fun. No, I legitimately, I think was gonna make us a certain 8-legged tribal deck. I'm glad I didn't. Okay. Opponent is making some tough decisions. See, you used one word too many on that. I just don't know how to read. It's not just cards, I just don't know how to read in general. But yeah, that definitely happens. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Syndrome. Target, fuck off, alchemy stuff. To cast this spell, you may move this target with Grace may on cards in their hand. Dragon has been held except that player's graveyard. Okay. Really not necessary. So the real thing is, I just need to get, like, removal. Or, like, counter ready. No. Why does it... There's times when this shit is so stupid. Why would you do it that way? And not leave me room for cryogen? I should have done this the other way around. So I'd have more cards to work with. This is rough. Rough stuff, Duff. 5 words on the card and they're like, nope, too much. Just tell me what it does. Yeah, nah, I'm with you. No, I've straight up won games off of the UFO from Duskmorn. Where people just assume if they remove it, then they'll get their commander back. And that's not how it works. It just means they get to manifest dread. The last time I streamed it, actually, that situation came up as a perfect example. Fucking Niv, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Avacyn makes herself indestructible too? That's rough. That's rough stuff. A lot of my removal is typically exile. So I don't usually worry too much about indestruct. Hexproof's the only thing I really sweat. Man. Did they just decide to not ever give me any cards again? Is that what happened here? Okay. Man. Bears, don't chew on my string. It's a sorcery. Proliferate's not gonna do too much. We'll just fucking draw, man. We'll pay the full cost. Are we at GG? How much do they need for Tiamat? That's enough, right? I'll let them get their jollies off then. So they should be able to one-shot me here, right? If not, then they don't know how to play that deck. It's wild, like, I feel like... God, that's all I've done this whole fucking strat, or this whole game, is just draw cards. It's not giving me any meat. Not only did I draw cards, I even drew a board wipe. It's actually wild. I've internalized hanging out with the cool cow. Fun, isn't it? It'd be more fun if I got useful cards, but yeah, I guess. Do those not just go on the battlefield?
I am most myself when dragons are near.
Oh, there's usually a thing where, like, your dragons are cast for free or something to go along with the rest of this, right? Don't discriminate. All cards are useful. You're right. You're right. That's on me. They. It's not necessarily that they aren't useful. Ooh. Did I accidentally... Oh, did Burst step on full control? What happened? Why am I, like, individually doing all this shit? That doesn't matter, I've lost this. Except red cards. That's good. Yeah. Rough stuff. How are they gonna win, though? I also forgot this thing's not doing anything. There it is. There it is. Ragavan? Yeah, that little son of a bitch. Gets you every time. You know, they GG'd, but they're really not. This is a bad deck, right? They should have won by now. Op is real cocky. I'm not going to win, but they're not doing a good job of winning. I like that since I'm not winning, I just sit here and criticize my opponent's deck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that out. I honestly don't know what that Might Stone, Weak Stone is in here for. How much we casting for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go for the full 6. How much does this need to station? Shit, I can't get all of them. Alright, so we get rid of that.
You have no respect for dragons.
With Splendor and Elish Nor, granted they cannot have any creatures. Ooh, that's a rough one. Again, my opponent is just kind of shitting the bed here. Like, you killed one of those. I swing in.
Become the hunted.
Hit for 4. Kilo goes out. He... Oh, never mind. Terra's gonna get rid of another one, right? Okay, so I hit with 2. Take that action. Drop this, get rid of the target. This creature goes into like this, and control energy, deals damage equal to that creature's power. So that one's actually way worse. And then hope we hit removal here. Oh wow, that fucking sucks. That might be the least useful card in this deck. Go ahead and station here. I think I forgot to put an oil counter down. The Dragon Fucker Sarkhan? Yeah, that -2 alone would be enough. They're playing real bad though, and it seems like they're trying to force alt Sarkhan. Oh, we can do this though. So we'll swing in here. and then go face with our little fellas. Force a decision on the opponent. Protect your beloved planeswalker, or yeah, protect face. I think that was the smart move anyway. I also have them on a timer. That timer is 20 turns long, but it is a timer. Don't get it twisted. There is a timer. I fucking hate alchemy cards. Just as a heads up, I fucking hate alchemy cards. I will never like alchemy cards. And that's with one of my favorite cards being born due to alchemy. This is the longest I have ever been in a match against a Tiamat after it's been summoned. This is absurd. This person should have won like 4 times over, even with board wipes. Just go face. Just go face. Like, what are you doing? You've had more than enough damage to kill me by now. Like 2-3 times over, you've had enough damage. For fuck's sake, bro. Just play to win, not goof off. I say that as a habitual goofer. Alright. Even funnier, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna swing in with some stuff, and then I'm gonna quit. We're gonna pay the 2. We're gonna drop. We're going to... How much is it? 9. Damn. Oh, wait, no. I do that. Okay. I put this... Counter there. We go ahead and do that just for funsies. Oh, I could have drawn a card too. I'm not 100% on Tablet of Completion. I feel like it could be better if I just used it better. Like I said, I don't really care. We're just kind of chilling, hanging out, playing a couple of casual Magic the Gatherings. Please just let this through and I'm gonna scoop. Like, you don't have to make a huge decision here, my guy. Big action. I'm not gonna scoop. It would be funny if I did, but I'm not gonna. They actually almost did enough that I almost won, even after all that. Even after I had, like, actually just given up, my opponent almost let me win. Please just hit me in the face. No, we're not doing that then. You had the opportunity to just kill me there, but you didn't. Good heavens. Good heavens. Like I said, that's the weird thing with players where they want you to scoop. They don't just want to win, they want you to lose. I checked the store, right? I don't think I zoomed in. Like I said, I'm still out of sorts from lack of sleep. Ooh, real framey. I have a cooler version of that, so that's no big deal. Rescue Skiff, Left Blade Enhancer. What does this cat do? Creature enters. Oh. Eh? Eh? I mean, it could work in my Flicker deck, but I don't think it's, like, super strong. That's one of the decks I really need to work on some, is get that Flicker deck up to snuff. Yeah, see, that was a huge match for attacking with creatures. Slipping in, what, 6 swings there at the end? Actual money work. Where is my cellular device? Give me a second here. These lights are still a little too bright for me. With, like I said, I've got some planned behind-the-scenes changes. It might not even make a big difference to you as a viewer, but that's too dark. There we go. But while trying to make up some of those changes, I have successfully fucked up my old lighting scheme. So, had to like slap a new one together, and it's not great. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck. Alright, we're good with this hand. We can play with it. Oh, this is the deck that I fucking made a Pock, like, cry with. Not this version of the deck, though. So that's gonna be an issue. What color did I need? We've got blue, white. So I need a red. Do I need red? Oh, it's gotta be white. Okay. So the Surveil, red. Okay. I don't know that Tezzy's gonna be super useful here. And I don't have any, like, early plays. Fuck it, we ball. So the big thing is going to be when I drop the White Sun's Twilight, right? I don't play Pock often. Is it all just focused on getting Pock on the field and getting big? That's it, right? Bunch of landfall stuff once you get Pock out. Keep in mind, this is not a very good Pock deck, or otherwise I would not be playing against it. That was actually a pretty big mistake on your part. I mean, don't get me wrong, bolt the bird, but I think we've got far more important things to worry about. None of that. Fuck it. Transmogrifying. Ramping until Eldrazi? Is that how the high-level Pocks play? Eldrazi ramp? That's absurd. That's nuts. I never would have guessed that. Again, where I swing in the lower brackets, I mostly just deal with shitty aggro Pock. I really need to get some luck here and draw into some more mana. Oh. Why the fuck would they not have taken that block? I was tapped out. It's a land card. Are those cows? Ox. It makes Ox, I believe. Yeah, token creature Ox. I've been in love with token cows. It's what Transmogrifying Wand does. I don't know what to tell you. I gift them a cow. I don't know, maybe it's their wedding and that's what I should do? I don't fucking know. I'm not familiar with the traditional customs of Magic the Gathering. Here, have an Ox. I murdered your best card, but have an Ox. What I really, really need, though, is some better cards. So, what should we do? Oh, we should go Rib Skiff. That way I can draw. Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We've got two pieces of the... You artifuckers are weird. Okay, hold on. You back the fuck up. We are known as artifact lovers. Thank you. But yeah, we've got two pieces of the infinite. So that's good. Same shit. Listen, there's lovin', and then there's fucking. I love artifacts. Up to... What are you accomplishing here, Chief? Like, ask yourself that. What are you making happen? Okay. So we get Tezzy out. We turn Ribskiff into a boy.
I made this one especially for
We transmogrify Nissa. We then next. No attacks in turn. Alright, what else you got, pal? That do oxen moo? I don't think that's what an ox says. No. That could be rough. So what's the best way to go about it? They can kill Tezzy before my turn. We juice Tezzy a little. Ideally, we'd find some way to remove Mindslaver. Destroy target creature. They're going to destroy my creatures, so that's fine. Let's activate this bad boy. We'll just get a regular lands. Target artifact, no. Draw 2 cards and discard, unless you discard a... So we get rid of Dark Steel. Fuck, I don't have enough mana to do a White Suns. That sucks. That actually fucking sucks. What can I do to make sure we take the, like, least amount of shitty damage? Not much. They crack Mindslaver here. That's only gonna do so much for him, man. In turn? Right? Could have swung with Ribskiff. That's not gonna do much. Honestly, just threatening me with the Mindslaver. Drop that plate in the next turn. Okay, that's fine. We know about all that. Gilded Goose is on the loose. Resolve. Oh, they can whiff my White Suns. That's one thing they can do. Cast it for 0. Sacrifice food, create food. Pass to attackers. They should be swinging with those things. There's no reason not to. I mean, I guess Ribskiff can kill them, but... Now the question is, do we remove something? Oh, fuck it, we go for removal. Control to target creature or planeswalker. Oh yeah, we definitely need to burn this before they get a hold of my hand anyway. Okay, good. That's all them. Jesus, take the wheel. Yep, use that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Good shit. Now whiff this. Whiff this for 0. Why? Did they get to make that choice? Is this literally all they're gonna fucking do? You just gave me another blocker, moron. Why would you do that? You should have done this to make it more, like, risky. Not to mention you just saw the fucking Twilight in my hand, and you're casting... Holy shit, I have got to make more competitive decks. Also, apologies for calling my opponent a moron. I'm sure they're a perfectly lovely person. We got a blue left in the deck I can drag out. Not enough to do anything with. There's making a good play, and there's making absolute fucking garbage plays. So your Pock's gone again, pal. Sorry about that, I don't know what to tell you. Other than just fucking be better. Let's get wait, I need to cycle this shit better. So let's volatile goes out. Discard crawling. Soulscar Mage can come in. That shit can go hard after a certain point. I don't want to turn that thing into a creature. Let's draw and then we'll discard. Skrelv Hive is decent. Just keep beefing this up? Because charge counters aren't really super necessary at the moment. Necessary. I'm putting way too much brain power into a Timmy fight. Again, all due respect to my opponent. Like, legit, they should. They even left all my mana open. Like, they could have just, across the board, tapped all my mana. That's not what they should have done, but they could have. Can you count, motherfucker? Oh, then they're gonna juice it. Okay. Past the blockers. Also, I did have the mana. I forgot Seed of Sanad is still a mana. Yeah, juice it. Kelgalair. Who would have guessed? Thought season, you need a... All these are valuable. And yet you're gonna fuck me. Okay, that can swing in now. So let's in spirit. I have to discard it first. Let's discard that. I don't really need to lock anything down with the current cards I have. We'll do a Surveil. Yeah, ditch that. Swing in, and then we'll drop the staff. I guess I need some boys on the field, would not hurt, but... they're tapped out, but just in case, we'll go ahead and throw another +1 on here. And swing in. And then... Draw 2, we can draw 2, and then... fuck. That was the worst outcome. Just ditch Cryogen, I guess. What can I bounce here? What's worth bouncing? Bounce Volatile, put him back in, and then tap him again. I think that's the move. Get rid of that. Perilous Snare. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. That only really gave me one more blocker. Enters other creatures you get within a gain of engine. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit, that thing can swing too. Still no real worries. Getting fucked by the shuffler. This is actually one of the few days that I have not been shuffler fucked. So I can't relate to that. Typically I can, but not today. That's fine. Swing for the fucking fences, my guy. I'm not gonna block any of that. There you go. They're smart enough to at least divvy up the blocks. So there's something to be said for that. Either way, I'm taking, well, no, because I'm gonna board white, so we block as much as possible. That's blocked there. That one's coming from me. Okay. I don't know why those errors got me so confused today. I guess maybe they've been like just waiting for me to burn this. Is that what the deal's been? I don't actually want to discard any of these cards. It's fine. We won't. That goes in for 5, right? We have the full 5. I should swing, but they'll just block, so I'm not bothering. I don't really want to tack on damage 5/5 and put him at risk. Okay. We'll just put some charge counters on this bad boy. It's getting a little low. We gotta gas it up. So if we can get those boys through, then we're in a pretty good shape. Why do you keep doing this? I don't understand. I don't remember what that does. Okay, I just... This might be one of the worst pot decks I've ever seen. Good lord. I'm having one of the most casual games ever. Just kind of, yep, whatever. Sure thing, pal. Play that shit. Alright. Sunbillow Verge goes in. I think we mix it up. We're actually just going to do straight removal on Op with Perilous Snare. I don't want to untap, or I don't want to get in spirits. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, that was definitely GG. I don't understand why my opponent kept playing that. It kept him locked down the entire fucking time. They accomplished nothing. Did they only do that damage last turn? And the other like 20 turns they did nothing? Yeah, it's time. It's time. I gotta juice up this deck. I am not playing in the right weight class. Respectfully. No, fuck that. Disrespectfully, I'm not playing in the right weight class. That was rough. Yeah, more Kilo. Come on. We'll just keep swinging in. Like I said, I need to make some changes here on Kilo. The big one is... I can't remember. I'm gonna have to watch my VOD and figure out what changes I want to make. Wait on the Yargle? What's going on with the Yargle? I've seen people losing their shit with Yargle. Just because they're fucking chasing achievements. Which I already find goofy as fuck. But like, why is it so difficult? I mean, I know it's just a bunch of whiner babies that are, but like people just not letting you get your rocks off with Yargle. There we go. Eternity Elevator needs to leave this deck. It's not super useful. Fuck, Inkmoth Nexus is super useful. Alright, so we go Inkmoth next. Drop Skrells. I think we're good. If the Yargle deck can't turn one, make someone scoop, they just rope. That's rough. Like I said, I mean, I'm not a big fan of all the achievement hunting bullshit. It's one thing, like, you really love and enjoy a game and, like, want to check off all the boxes type stuff, but... Oh, a proper roper. That's disgusting. I think that's a reportable offense. It's a pain in the ass to report that stuff, but it is reportable. Let's go ahead and just glittering stockpile. It's actually far more important to me that we get a little something else on the field. Yeah, that's wild that not only are they playing Yargle, but they're fucking roping on top of that. What garbage. What is this they lift up? Oh my god, this one gives regenerate? That's awesome. Pass to attackers. My turn, tap. Ooh, nice, nice, Karn. So we drop Karns. Tap this for red. They kill Ink Moth, I think is the way this goes. Excuse me. Freeze in place. Waiting for right for the turn. Yeah, that's garbage shit. Do you just need wins for Yargle then? I thought you needed to, like, accomplish things. And not just be a dickhole. That's what I, like, you need to get the 93 damage, because I know, like, the one that everyone's struggling with. Okay. Opponent has done nothing. Someone just beat his ass. Well, there you go. That's the good news too. That you could just hang out, chat more. I have a feeling Scarecrow's already hopped aboard the Dreamland Express by this point. It's quite late, his neck of the woods, so I would not be surprised. Okay, I'll show you what's in my bag. Yes. My twin. Skrill's Hive gives me another boy. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're going, this goes down. Let's go ahead and tap this. Damn, I don't have enough blue to get Moon Snare out too. That's a shame. Alright. Kilo goes in. Do I have another tap option? No. He's gonna scoop or lose, his choice. That's what, like... That's such a shitty strat, man. Like, just delaying the inevitable. I've had, like, one instance where my opponents started off roping and then actually started playing by the end of it. And we had, like, a really good game, like, real back and forth shit. It's a solid game with an opponent who was just being a dickhole to start with. It's a real interesting situation. Yeah, you're pretty much cooked, my guy. I think he kept all high cost stuff in 0 land. He has scored all 10 plus cost stuff. What the fuck? You gonna take that trade? That's absurd. You are actually a fool. Oh, you're gonna juice. That's fine. So you're gonna take 6 mana? Oh, the regen! I forgot about the regen. It's fine. I really just wanted the life gain so that they didn't have... have much else going on. In turn... if I only need Kilo for proliferate, I'm good. I just swing in with 3 boys, the ink moth, and a proliferate. Oh, I'll have to crack the stockpile, which is no real issue. No one can be creating new controls, but additional food. Okay, so they got one more blocker. We still have 1 over the top, 1 guaranteed off the proliferate, 1 going through. So that puts me up at 9. Okay, they got more blockers there, which sucks dicks. But it's fine. Oh, they didn't get any more blockers. They intertapped. Excellent. So unless they can win next turn, their next turn, then we've won. What are you doing over there, pal? What are you doing? Okay, cool. All right, sweet. They swing in, or they should not swing in. Do not swing in, or I win. They're doing math, is what they're doing. Okay. Go ahead then. I'll allow it then, opponent. I really hope he swings in so we can just go next. Nah, they're not an idiot. That's a shame. Anything I should do before my turn? No. Skrell's Hive drops another craps out a boy. No matter what, we're cracking this, so let's go ahead and do that. Should I do red, or is there any other color I need? What did I not? I didn't have enough for blue last turn. So let's do blue. That means we can put this down. We can get up to 8. We dropped that. Let's go ahead and get this out. We're getting that out. No. We drop him. I think I miscounted. It's fine.
Serves one goal. My ascension.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, put a loyalty counter down.
I am in charge.
Tap. Submit 3. Untap. And swing. GG, baby. Not GG. Shit. Fuck me. We gotta wait a turn. That's fine. It's GG next turn. Again, unless they've got like a big beef spell. Get Rin and Realm Breaker to ult the hard way by just doing nothing. That's always fun. Okay, so either they win this turn or we win next turn. Like I said, I mean, I don't think they win at all. I don't think there's any universe in which they have something that will juice them enough to win this turn. I still want to make a non-toxic Planeswalker deck. Super Friends deck out of Kilo. Not that it wouldn't be toxic in itself, but not using toxic to win. There's no such thing. Yeah, that's why I clarified. No, I want to actually make them more toxic when... Yeah, these lights are still... Oh, it's because I usually don't go white. They're also super bright. I'm not usually this bright. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Okay. They want to click on all the shiny things before we finish this match? That's fine. I guess we don't really have anywhere else to be now, do we? Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing Magic the Gathering on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a toxic emote out. Can she... Yeah, you don't have any mana. Oh. You're right with all Tomio? The hard way? If I'll tell you... Hold on. Bro, what are you doing? You've already recognized the game. Like, just let it play. Alright, they scooped. Able to ult Tomio, field researcher with doubling season. Got out Vorinclex same turn. Ulted Jace, Unraveler's Secrets, and Jace the Mind Sculptor. Exiling their entire library and placing with their hand all in one turn. Fuck me. Hey, at least that was satisfying. At least you got to do all the things. You didn't just get to do the thing. You got to do all the things. Let me see, crank this lighting down. Okay, sorry, got distracted by a Discord thing. Let's turn this lighting down, as I said. Oh yeah, I only had this at like 10%. That still just feels too dark though. Maybe it's the screen I'm using. I don't know, it's fine. Screaming through the internet because they couldn't grief me. There's some times where you can just tell by the way that your opponent's playing that they're tilted. Their frustration tactics didn't work, so now they actually have to play Magic the Gathering. Isn't that a shame? Avindo, Waking Haven, excuse me. Threw in an extra L. That's because I've just been handing out all the L's today. Handing out the L's. I've actually had a decent ratio today, right? I was like 2-3 wins out of 4 or 5 games. I don't really remember. Who plays Magic in order to play? That's it. That's the thing. It's either people wanting to play solitaire or people who just don't want to play Magic. I will admit, there's generally times when I just feel obligated to finish my dailies and shit that I like hop on and I do not want to play. But I don't go ahead. We're going to throw in a standard ranked match just to keep it fresh. But I don't try to win by just roping and annoying my opponent. That's stupid. Why did you even hit the button at that point? Just don't hit the button. Find something else to do. This is a actual standard ranked match, so I'm telling myself that, so I like play differently. For one, I was already trying to figure out where my red mana was. Alright, we're looking good. One more mana doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help. I guess we take the Scry since we've got it to look for something juicier. Okay, good. That's actually not bad at all. We'll go ahead and Cryogen. Okay, that's getting a little dicey. Now we need something other than Cryogen relics, please, or lands, please, and thank you. Okay, somebody call Wizards of the Coast. Somebody let them know that my game is broken. It's giving me nothing but lands. I'm gonna train some horses now. The fuck? Is that your Texas ranch? Are you on a ranch? I know you. I know where you are, but are you on a ranch? Or is that a magic term I'm not familiar with? Got nothing to... Oh, the Uma Musumi. Okay. That makes more sense. I was doing that thing where I just assume everyone in Texas is a rancher. That makes way more sense, though. And slightly less adhering to stereotypes. Do they realize how much they just fucked up? Way to not get any land, dumbass. Now me, on the other hand, all the fucking lands. I literally have nothing to play. Okay. I mean, it's a creature, so that's something. In turn... What kind of shit deck are they playing? Give them a classic lands, am I right? We're both apparently running in some land issues of some sort. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to disturb you. No blocks. Just take the hit. Doesn't matter. This is fucking stupid, man. I mean, yeah, throw a land down. Move on. Good heavens. Real thrilling match of Standard here. And it's not because we're playing Standard. This is absurd. This is actually like one of the worst draws I've ever had. Up to, so we can up to on that one. Non-land and parent controls. So their whole thing is just removal. And just winning through the man lands. Which I can't really speak to the efficiency of such a move, because the real issue is I'm just not getting cards to play. We'll save ourselves one fucking damage. How's that sound? In turn. This is fucking crazy. Alright. Let's create a token and draw 2 cards. At least I ran into some fucking draw before too long. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose due to the Restless Fortress life loss. I genuinely hope my opponent does not think that this match is representative of how their deck should run. Because this is not great. You're gonna pay for it. Okay, here we go. We finally got a little something. How is there nothing but gas? Or how is there not nothing but gas? I don't know if I have any 4-drops. I can't believe I ditched one of the things I actually could have used here. Fuck me. Choose up to 2, repurpose bay, perilous snare. I don't think I have a 4-drop. I don't know. I don't remember when I made this deck what I did. Okay. More mana. Beautiful. That's exactly what I was hoping for when I drew that. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Good game, pal. What a horrible, horrible standard experience, and not because of its standard. Like, that's fine. I'm used to bad standard experiences, but that was just land issues the whole fucking time, man. What do you do? What do you do about that crazy shit? I mean, it's just stats, I guess. That's how the cookie crumbled. As you scoop, that's really it. There's no other recourse for that. I mean, that is absurd. It doesn't help that everything I was pulling was removal and my opponent wasn't doing anything that made that like useful. It is actually a bit of a failure on my deck though, because all my interaction is sorcery speed. So that kind of sucks. Not all of, most of my interaction. So yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a deck failure. It's fine though. I only do that for just a little extra pack every here and there. I tell you, Magic the Gathering Arena gets a lot more fun when you stop sweating doing all the every single fucking things. This is a fucking garbage match too. We crack this for the Surveil. We get red anything? Red white because we've got, but that doesn't really matter because we have the mana, whatever that is. Mana Confluence. We don't need more land. Not right now. We need more juice. Ideally a counter, so we can shut down Joda. Bad to the bone. Okay, let's drop Surveil, red, white, or red, blue. Fuck me. I mean, that's something. But not anything that's going to help me immediately. Just drop it. Again, I just said we need like a counter to be ready for Joda. That might be my best chance of actually getting anything done. We can grab a low-cost something or other with Tezzeret. They don't have anything on the field to like respond to Tezzy. So I think we go ahead and do that.
Soon this system will be mine. Even these strange metals answer to me.
We got more mana. I mean, Market Back Walker is potential draw. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Market Back. Not a great tutor. But it's something at least. Skyclave Relic. They dropped for 3. We'll go ahead and pay the 2. Skrell's Hive. I actually could have done this differently and gotten Moon Snare out. Oop, nope, just pay 1. Yeah, if I would have moon snared early, that would have been much better. Okay, no worries. We'll just juice up our market back.
Me.
They're just not gonna put anything out. Ah, they can fucking play that. They would. They would. Ooh, I never saw that combo before.
My own.
That's kind of cool. All according to Keikaku, of course. Threaten. A counter, I guess, is my best bet.
Bow to your new oath. My control is absolute.
Swinging for 3. Tis what it tis. Pretend like we have a counter. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. Yeah. That's super shitty. We're at GG scenario. Not Bilbo the retired burglar. I like that Bilbo. It's looking real dapper. God, Joda just seems like such a fucking boring play, man. Pass my turn.
Soon.
Okay. Let's untap this boy. Or excuse me, let's tap this boy. Destroy all untapped. That's fine. That's rough. I guess Volatile Wonderglyph so we can get some draw going. And then we swing in with our boy.
Bow to your new.
Put 3 on target creature artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a creature. Oh, fuck me. That's pretty much game unless I draw another wipe. Even then, we don't really have a whole lot else to do. Plus it's a fairy. Yeah, just in general, I don't like just good stuff piles. I don't think it's at all interesting gameplay.
Get it. My network is already back.
What will be, will be. Draw that sweet shit, white boy. Kato goes down. He does what? He dies is what he does. So we don't do that. We can tap down Avacyn. Okay, good, good, good. Glad I did that then. Okay. Do we go ahead and rip Tezzy? I don't have any other artifacts, or, yeah, I don't have any other artifacts to play. Ah, fuck it. We'll get this emblem. It's not oft you get an emblem.
No metal escapes my will. I am in charge here.
Take him out. Discard the convert. Submit. Okay. Prismatic Bridge keeps fucking me. Atali fucks me. What a whiff on the Atali, huh? White Suns is the only thing that can really save my ass here. Oh, wow. Oh no, it won't even save me because it destroys. So I could have played that differently and made sure I had the mana to cast Bring the Ending. That probably would have been the way to go. Good game. You're not getting the swing though because you don't deserve it. Oh, I missed. Okay, there we go. I had to concede. Yeah, if I would have thought that through a little better, I actually maybe could have won that one. At the very least, I could have got another turn in. Well, no, because he raw casted Atali, right? I don't know. It's whatever. No biggie. Definite changes, though. I want to get rid of that elevator. That helped me there because it's such a bad card. But outside of that, that would not... that card's just not super useful. Not in Brawl, at least. I can maybe see it have some use if I was, like, running... not in this deck, in Brawl. I can have it... See, having some use if I was running Simulacrum Synthesizer. But that's about it. Even then, it's not a whole lot of use. Fucking, I hate Giada, too. We've got one of the win cons in the deck. We have early removal. If we just hit the land, we're good. They also are going first, which makes them basically win, though. What? Why? So we surveil. The Murex is fine, actually, right? Because what other land did I have? Sacred Foundry? So I have a combination of at least all two colors, or collation of all three colors. I just need one more of any color, and I'll have everything. So keep the Murex. But also make sure to pay the 2 on Foundry. That really is a shame, but there's not anything I can do about her this turn, so they're gonna get something good right off rip. Pay 2 life. Cryogen goes out. We get another draw. Okay, cool. Now we're good on mana, at least. As far as the collar spread goes. 2 removal options, so that's good. Fuck. Exile a card. Thrumming Bird goes out. Did they warp that? I don't know, they just played it raw. I mean, it doesn't have a warp, but... Please call Kilo and not Thrumming Bird. Thank you. Okay. That was a god-awful turn on your part. Prismatic goes in. And then this doesn't matter except that I need to be able to produce 2 of both white and blue, so that's kind of a pisser. Let's just do blue because it's right there. And then, is it more useful to snare now? I think we snare. Let's actually Aegis in case I need to get rid of a non-artifact, or a non-creature. So that's going to give him some juice to swig his... Ooh. Nice, lovely grain smell. Okay, that's unfortunate. What happens with that? What did that just do? Oh. I don't know about all that, Chief. Marsh Flats? And let's do a plains, and then that way I can freeze in place on the thing that's going to get real big real fast. That's another land I don't really need, so we drop that. Tezzy isn't useless, but not useful right now. He does have draw on him. It's kind of expensive for pay 4, draw 2, discard 1. Ah, fuck it. We'll keep Tezzy. I don't think it's a bad keep. And then wait till their turn. Oh, it doesn't matter because they're going to lose the token no matter what. So we draw that with Cryogen. Tap another creature. Okay, specifically does say other creature you control there. That's not great. Okay, we lock her down once more. Go with Skrells. That's another thing I need to add in this deck, is Skrells themselves. Board wipe might be the only thing really super useful to me right now. We can go for the Thrumming Bird for an over-the-top blocker. We'll just drop a Surveil, see what's coming down the pipe here. Okay, not great. Drop that. So we really just need blocking. So go Thrumming Birds. If they have any sort of removal, then that's gonna bone me. This was just rough. I didn't get a whole lot of, like, good stuff. Like, I had the decent amount of early turn removal. Or early game removal, but that was about it. Once we, cruised through all of that, we didn't really have much else to... Oh my god, not an Anthem play. What is that, a good game? Ah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know, now I think I maybe should have stretched that out a little bit more, because I think I'm done for the day. And it would have been closer to getting me to the 2-hour point. It's fine, it's fine. But I do think that's going to be all. Yeah, we got most of the jobs done. I got most of my wins. I'm not worried about that last one. Like I said, I'm mostly kind of chilling about busting my ass to get these things done. Just more fun when you're not feeling obligated to do things. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this evening. Nice short little stream, but hey, it was a stream, right? Better than I have been doing. That's 2 a week. That's 1 week, 2 streams. That's fucking nuts. I haven't done that in a minute. But with that said, I'm shooting for a 3rd stream, tomorrow. My elbow slipped off the desk. It hurt like hell. I'm going to shoot for another stream tomorrow. 3rd, if you will. My plan is to do some brawls with some chat brawling, and see how it goes. We can maybe do a regular, semi-regular thing if it goes well, and maybe still even if it doesn't go too well, I just give it a couple of shots. Who knows? We'll see. So that's you know, near future situation is tomorrow brawl stream with chat. I'll also probably, if it's not super busy, if it's not packed, I'll probably just run some like side brawls and things like that, just to keep things moving. You know how it is. Aside from that, I have some tentative plans to do some YouTube content, and some more like short form content, but it's not really related to Magic directly. So it's something I've just kind of have plans for, some tentative plans. I don't know if I'm going to follow through. I would love to follow through because I would think it would benefit me greatly as a streamer content creator to do so. I'm just concerned about my ability to follow through. That light is so fucking bright. I like flashbang myself with it. That's another thing I'm gonna try to work on this lighting setup here a little better. Get it going good. But like I said, those are future plans. The thing that concerns you as a viewer, Twitch, and a Magic enjoyer, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be playing more Brawl, and ideally, I'll be brawling with the chat. So, I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great evening and a better tomorrow, and I'll see you next time. How's that sound?